This is the sergeant, who, like a good and hardy soldier, fought against my captivity. Say to the king, the knowledge of the broil as thou didst leave it.
Doubtful it stood, as two spent swimmers that do cling together and choke their art. The merciless MacDonald, from the western isles a supply, and fortune on his damned crow smiling showed like a rebel's whore. But all's too weak for brave Macbeth. Well, he deserves that name. Disdaining fortune with his brandished steel, which smoked with bloody execution. Like valor's minion, carved out his passes till he faced the slave. Which ne'er shook hands nor bade farewell to him till he unseamed him from the nave to the chops and fixed his head upon our battlements. Mark, King of Scotland, Mark. Sooner justice had with valor armed compelled these skipping kerns to trust their heels. But the Norwegian lord, surveying vantage with new supplies of men, began a fresh assault.
Dismayed not this, our captains, Macbeth and Banquo?
I must report, they were as cannons overcharged with double cracks. So they doubly redoubled strokes upon the foe. Except they meant to bathe in reeking wounds or memorize another Golgotha, I cannot tell. But I am faint. My gashes cry for help.
Whence camest thou?
From Fife, great king, where the Norwegian banners flout the sky and fan our people cold. Norway himself with terrible numbers, assisted by that most disloyal traitor, the Thane of Cawdor, began a dismal conflict. Till that Bologna's bridegroom, lapped in proof, confronted him with self-comparisons, point against point, rebellious arm against arm, curbing his lavish spirit, and to conclude, the victory fell on us.
Great happiness. No more. That Thane of Cawdor shall deceive our bosom interest. Go pronounce his present death. And with his former title, greet Macbeth.
So foul and fair a day I have not seen. Well, speak, if you can.
All hail, Macbeth. Hail to thee, Thane of Glamis. All hail, Macbeth. Hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor. All hail, Macbeth, that shalt be king hereafter.
Good sir, why do you start and seem to fear things that sound so fair? In the name of truth, are ye fantastical, or that indeed which outwardly you show? My noble partner you greet with present grace and great prediction of noble having and of royal hope that he seems rapt withal. To me you speak not. If you can look into the seeds of time and say which grain will grow and which will not, speak then to me who neither beg nor fear your favours nor your hate.
Lesser than Macbeth, and greater. Not so happy, yet much happier. Thou shalt get kings, though thou be none. So all hail Macbeth and Banquo. Banquo and Macbeth, all hail.
Stay, you imperfect speakers, tell me more. I know I'm Thane of Glamis, but how of Cawdor? The Thane of Cawdor lives, and to be king stands not within the prospect of belief. Say from whence you are this strange intelligence. Speak! I charge you!
Whether they vanished into the air, and what seemed corporal melted as breath into the wind. What had stayed?
Your children shall be kings.
You shall be king.
Aye, and Thane of Cawdor too, went it not so?
To the self-same tune and words.
Banquo and Macbeth! All hail!
Banquo and Macbeth!
All hail!
Right, I'll give you one. Okay. Let's just
The king hath happily received, Macbeth, the news of thy success.
We are sent to give thee from our royal master thanks.
Yes.
Only to herald thee into his sight, not pay thee.
And for an earnest of a greater honour, he bade me, from him, call thee.
Thane of Cawdor!
In which edition, hail, most worthy Thane, for it is thine.
Can the devil speak true?
Thane of Cawdor lives. Why do you dress me in borrowed robes?
Who was the Thane lives yet, but under heavy judgment bears that life which he deserves to lose, whether he was combined with those of Norway, or did line the rebel with hidden help and vantage, or that with both he labored in his country's wrath. I know not, but treason's capital confessed and proved have overthrown him.
Yes! Glamis and Thane of Cawdor!
The greatest is behind. for your pains.
Do you not hope your children shall be kings? When those that gave the Thane of Cawdor to me promised no less to them.
That trusted home might yet enkindle you unto the crown, besides the Thane of Cawdor. But 'tis strange, and oftentimes to win us to our harm, the instruments of darkness tell us truths, win us with honest trifles to betray's in deepest consequence.
Two truths are told, as happy prologues to the swelling act of the imperial theme. This supernatural soliciting cannot be ill, cannot be good. If ill, why hath it given me earnest of success commencing in a truth? I am Thane of Cawdor. If good, why do I yield to that suggestion whose horrid image doth infix my hair and make my seated heart knock at my ribs against the use of nature? Present fears are less than horrible imaginings. My thought, whose murder yet is but fantastical, shakes so my single state of man that function is smothered in surmise, and nothing is but what is not.
If chance will have me king, why chance me crown me without my star? Come what come may, time and the hour runs through the roughest day.
What the Macbeth? We stay up on your leisure.
Give me your favour. My dull brain was wrought with things forgotten.
Let us toward the king.
Think upon what hath chanced, and at more time, the interim having weighed it, let us speak of free hearts each other.
Very gladly.
Till then, enough.
Come.
Friend.
Is execution done on Cawdor?
Very frankly, he confessed his treasons, implored your highness's pardon, and set forth a deep repentance. Nothing in his life became him like the leaving it. He died as one that had been studied in his death, to throw away the dearest thing he owed as 'twere a careless trifle.
There's no art to find the mind's construction in the face. He was a gentleman on whom I built an absolute trust.
They met me in the day of success, and I have learned by the perfectest report they have more in them than mortal knowledge. When I burned in desire to question them further, they made themselves air, into which they vanished. Whiles I stood, wrapped in the wonder of it, came misses from the king, who all hailed me Thane of Cawdor.
I'm Thane of Cawdor!
By which title before these weird sisters saluted me and referred me to the coming on of time with Hail King, that shall be.
This have I thought good to deliver thee, my dearest partner of greatness, that thou mightst not lose the dues of rejoicing by being ignorant of what greatness is promised thee. Lay it to thy heart, and farewell. Glamis thou art, and Cawdor, and shalt be what thou art promised.
O worthiest cousin, the sin of my ingratitude, even now, was heavy on me, which thou hast less deserved, that the proportion both of thanks and payment might have been mine. Only I have left to say, more is thy due than more than all can pay.
The service and the loyalty I owe in doing it pays itself.
Welcome hither. I have begun to plant thee and will labour to make thee full of growing. Noble Banquo, that hast no less deserved, nor must be known no less to have done so. Let me enfold thee and hold thee to my heart.
If I grow, the harvest is your own.
Sons, kinsmen, thanes, and you whose places are the nearest, know we will establish our estate upon our eldest, Malcolm, whom we name hereafter the Prince of Cumberland. Which honour must not unaccompanied invest him only, but signs of nobleness like stars shall shine on all deservers. From hence to Inverness, and bind us further to you.
I'll be myself the harbinger, and make joyful the hearing of my wife if your approach. So humbly take my leave.
My worthy Cawdor.
The Prince of Cumberland. That is a step in which I must fall down, or else o'erleap, for in my way it lies. Stars, hide your fires. Let not light see my black and deep desires. The eye wink at the hand, yet let that be which the eye fears when it is done to see.
Hie thee hither, that I may pour my spirits in thine ear, and chastise with the valour of my tongue all that impedes thee from the golden round, which fate and metaphysical aid doth seem to have thee crowned withal.
The king comes here tonight.
Thou art mad to say it. Is not thy master with him, who, were it so, would have informed for preparation?
So please you, it is true. Our Thane is coming.
Come, you spirits that tend on mortal thoughts. Unsex me here, and fill me from the crown to the toe, top full of direst cruelty. Make thick my blood. Stop up the access and passage to remorse that no compunctious visitings of nature shake my fell purpose.
Great glums. Worthy
Cawdor!
Greater than both, by the all-hail hereafter. Thy letters have transported me beyond this ignorant present. And I feel now the future in the instant.
My dearest love. Duncan comes here tonight.
And when goes hence?
Tomorrow, as he purposes.
Never shall sun that morrow see. Your face, my Thane, is as a book where men may read strange matters. Bear welcome in your eye, your hand, your tongue. Look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it. He that's coming must be provided for, and you shall put this night's great business into my dispatch. It shall, to all our nights and days to come, give solely sovereign sway and masterdom.
We will speak further.
Only look up clear. To alter favour ever is to fear. Leave all the rest. To me.
If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly. If the assassination could trammel up the consequence and catch with his surcease success, that but this blow might be the be-all and the end-all. Here, but here upon this bank and shoal of time, we jump the life to come. But in these cases, we still have judgment here, that we but teach bloody instructions which being taught return to plague the inventor. This even-handed justice commends the ingredients of our poison chalice to our own lips.
He's here in double trust. First, as I am his kingsman and his subject, strong both against the deed. Then, as his host, who should against his murderer shut the door, not bear the knife myself. Besides, this Duncan hath borne his faculties so meek, hath been so clear in his great office. I have no spur to prick the sides of my intent, but only vaulting ambition which o'erleaps itself and falls on the other.
Why have you left the chamber?
We will proceed no further in this business. I have bought golden opinions from all sorts of people, which would be worn now in their newest gloss, not cast aside so soon.
Was the hope drunk wherein you dressed yourself? Hath it slept since? And wakes it now to look so green and pale at what it did so freely? From this time, such, I account thy love. Art thou afeard to be the same in thine own act and valour as thou art in desire? Wouldst thou have that, which thou esteem'st the ornament of life, and live a coward in thine own esteem, letting I dare not wait upon I would?
Prithee, peace. I dare do all that may become a man. Who dares do more is none.
When you durst do it, then you were a man. And to be more than what you were, you would be so much more the man. I have given suck, and know how tender 'tis to love the babe that milks me. I would, while it was smiling in my face, have plucked my nipple from its boneless gums and dashed the brains out, had I so sworn as you have done to this.
If we should fail,
We fail. But screw your courage to the sticking place, and will not fail. When Duncan is asleep, his 2 chamberlains will lie with wine and wassail, so convinced that memory, the warder of the brain, shall be a fume, and the receipt of reason a limbeck only. When in swinish sleep their drenched natures lie as in a death, what cannot you and I perform upon the unguarded Duncan? What not put upon his spongy officers, who shall bear the guilt of our great quell?
bring forth men children only, for thy undaunted metal should compose nothing but males.
Will it not be received when we have marked with blood those sleepy too, and used their very daggers that they have done it?
He dares receive it other.
I am settled. Away and mock the time with fairest show. False face must hide what the false heart doth know.
Goes the night, boy. It's husbandry in heaven. Their candles are all out. Oh. A heavy summons lies like lead upon me, and yet I would not sleep. Merciful powers restraining me, the cursed thoughts that nature gives way to in repose. What's sir not yet at rest? The king is abed. He hath been in unusual pleasure and sent forth great largesse to your offices. This he greets your wife withal, by the name of most kind hostess. I dreamed last night of the weird sisters. To you, they have showed some truth.
Well, I think not of them. Yet, when we can entreat an hour to serve, we'd spend it in some words upon that business, if you would grant the time.
At your kindest leisure.
If you shall cleave to my consent when 'tis, I shall make honour for you.
So I lose none in seeking to augment it, but still keep my bosom franchised and allegiance clear. I shall be counselled.
Good repose a while.
Thanks, sir. Delight to you.
Go bid our mistress when my drink is ready. She strike upon the bell.
Get thee to bed.
Is this a dagger which I see before me? The handle toward my hand. Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, and yet I see thee still. Art thou not fatal vision, sensible to feeling as to sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation proceeding from the heat oppressed brain?
I see thee yet, in form as palpable as this which now I draw.
thou marshallest me the way that I was going, and such an instrument I was to use. Mine eyes are made the fools of all the other senses, or else with all the rest I see thee still, and on thy bleed and touch and gouts of blood which was not so before. There's no such thing. It is the bloody business which informs thus to mine eyes. Now, o'er the one half-world nature seems dead, and wicked dreams abuse the curtained sleep, and withered murder, alarmed by his sentinel, the wolf whose howls his watch, thus with his stealthy pace, with Tarquin's ravishing strides towards his design, moves like a ghost. Thou sure, in firm set earth, hear not my steps which way they walk, for fear thy very stones prate of my whereabout, and take the present horror from the time which now suits with it. Whiles I threat, he lives. Words to the heat of deeds, to cold breath gives. I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Heed it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell.
My husband.
I have done the deed. Dost thou not hear a noise?
I heard the owls scream and the crickets cry. Did not you speak?
When?
No.
Was that descended?
Why?
This is a sorry sight.
A foolish thought to say a sorry sight.
As one did laugh and sleep, and one cried murder, that they did wake each other. I stood and heard them, but they did say their prayers and addressed them again to sleep.
There are two lodged together.
One cried, God bless us, and amen. The other, as they had seen me with these hangman hands, listening their fear, I could not say amen when they did say God bless us.
Consider it not so deeply.
But wherefore could I not pronounce amen? I had most need of blessing, and amen stuck in my throat.
These deeds must not be thought after these ways, so it will make us mad.
Though I heard a voice cry, sleep no more. Macbeth does murder sleep, the innocent sleep, sleep that knits up the ravelled sleeve of care, the death of each day's life.
What do you mean?
Still it cried, sleep no more to all the house. Glamis hath murdered sleep, and therefore Cawdor shall sleep no more. Macbeth shall sleep no more.
You do unbend your noble strength to think so brain-sickly of things. Go, get some water, and wash this filthy witness from your hand. Why did you bring these daggers from the place? They must lie there. Go, carry them, and smear the sleepy greens with blood.
I'll go no more. I'm afraid to think what I have done. Look on it again. I dare not.
Give me the daggers. The sleeping and the dead are but as pictures. It is the eye of childhood that fears a painted devil. If he do bleed, I'll gild the faces of the grooms withal, for it must seem their guilt.
what hands are here? Oh, they pluck out mine eyes. Will all great Neptune's ocean wash this blood clean from my hand? I wish it was me when every noise appalls me.
My hands are of your color. But I shame to wear a heart so white. There's a knocking at the south entry. Retire we to our chamber. A little water clears us of this deed. How easy is it then? Get on your nightgown, lest occasion call us and show us to be watchers. Be not lost so poorly in your thoughts.
To know my deed, 'twere best not know myself. Wake Duncan with thy knocking. I would thou couldst.
Is thy master stirring?
Right.
Is the king stirring, worthy Thane?
Oh, yeah?
He did command me to call timely on him. I have almost slipped the hour.
I'll bring it to him.
I know this is of joyful trouble to you, but yet 'tis one.
The labour we delight in, physics pain. That is the door.
I'll make so bold as to call, for 'tis my limited service. Oh, sacrilegious murder hath broke ope the Lord's anointed temple and stole thence the life of the building. Awake! Awake! Banquo! And don't obey!
What's the business?
Awake!
Speak! Speak!
Oh, Banquo, our royal master is murdered.
Alas! What, in our house?
Too cruel anywhere.
Had I but died an hour before this chance, I had lived a blessed time. For from this instant, there is nothing serious in mortality. All is but toys. Renown and grace is dead. The wine of life is drawn, and the mere lees has left this vault to brag of.
What is amiss?
You do not know it. The spring, the head, the fountain of your blood is stopped. The very source of it is stopped.
Your royal father's murdered.
By whom?
Souls of his chamber, as it seems, had done it. Their hands and faces were all badged with blood. So were their daggers, which, unwiped, we found upon their pillows. They stared and were distracted. No man's life was to be trusted with them.
Oh, yet I do repent me of my fury that I did kill them.
Wherefore did you so?
Who can be wise, amazed, temperate and furious, loyal and neutral in a moment? No man. The expedition of my violent love outran the pause of reason. Here lay Duncan, his silver skin laced with his golden blood, and his gashed stabs looked like a breach in nature for ruin's wasteful entrance. There, the murderers, steeped in the colours of their trade, their daggers unmannily breached with gore. Who could refrain that had a heart to love, and in that heart, courage to make love known?
Look to the lady.
Why do we hold our tongues when most would claim this argument for hours?
What may be spoken here when our fate, hid by an auger hole, may rush and seize us? Let's away. Our tears are not yet brewed.
Nor our strong sorrow upon the foot of motion.
Look to the lady. And when we have our naked frailties hid that suffer in exposure, let us meet and question this most bloody piece of what to know it further. Fears and scruples shake us. In the great hand of God, I stand intense against the undivulged pretense. I fight of treasonous malice.
So do I. So all, let's briefly put on manly readiness and meet at the hall together.
Well contented.
I'm well contented.
What will you do? Let's not consort with them. To show an unfelt sorrow is an office which the false man does easy. I'll to England.
To Ireland, aye. Our separated fortune shall keep us both the safer. Where we are, there's daggers in men's smiles. The nearer in blood, the nearer bloody.
Is't known who did this more than bloody deed?
Those that Macbeth hath slain.
Alas the day. What good could they pretend?
They were suborned. Malcolm and Donald Bain, the king's two sons, are stolen away and fled, which puts upon them suspicion of the deed.
Against nature still. Thriftless ambition that will raven up thine own life's means. Then 'tis most like the sovereignty will fall upon Macbeth.
He's already named and goes to Scone to be invested.
Thou hast it now. King, Codda, Glamis. Oh. As the weird woman promised. And I fear thou playedst most foully for it. Yet it was said, it should not stand in thy posterity, but that myself should be the root and father of many kings. If there come truth from them as upon thee, Macbeth, their speeches shine. Why, by the verities on thee made good, may they not be my oracles as well? And set me up in hope. Blush. No more.
Here's our chief guest. Aye. Tonight we hold a solemn supper, sir, and I'll request your presence.
Let your highness command upon me, to the which my duties are with a most indissoluble tie, forever knit.
Fail not our feast.
My lord, I will not.
We hear our bloody cousins are bestowed in England and in Ireland, not confessing. They are cruel parricide, filling their hearers with strange invention. But of that tomorrow, when therewithal we shall have cause of state craving us jointly. Hie you to horse, adieu, till you return at night. Goes Fleance with you?
Aye, my good lord. A time does call upon us.
Farewell.
Let every man be master of his time till 7 at night. To make society the sweeter welcome, we will keep ourselves till supper time. Alone. Well then, God be with you.
To be thus is nothing, but to be safely thus.
Our fears in Banquo stick deep, and in his royalty of nature reigns that which would be feared.
There is none but he whose being I do fear. And under him my genius is rebuked, as it said Mark Antony's was by Caesar. He chid the sisters when first they put the name of king upon me, and bade them speak to him. And prophet-like they hailed him father to a line of kings. Upon my head they placed a fruitless crown and put a barren sceptre round my gripe, thence to be wrenched with an unlineal hand, no son of mine succeeding.
If be so, for Banquo's issue have I filed my mind. For them, the gracious Duncan, have I murdered to make them kings? The seed of Banquo kings? Rather than so, come fate into the list and champion me to the utterance.
My lord.
Who's there? Was it not yesterday we spoke together?
It was, so please your highness.
Both of you know Banquo was your enemy.
True, my lord.
True, my lord. So is he mine. And in such bloody distance that every minute of his being thrusts against my nearest of life.
We shall, my lord, perform what you command us.
Though our lives be in your spirit shine through you. Within this hour at most, I will advise you where to plant yourselves. For it must be done tonight, and something from the palace. Fleon's his son that keeps him company, whose absence is no less material to me than is his father's, must embrace the fate of that dark hour. Resolve yourselves apart. I'll come to you anon. It is concluded. Banquo, thy soul's flight, if it find heaven, must find it out tonight.
Say to the king I would attend his leisure for a few words. Naught's had, all spent. Where our desire is got without content, 'tis safer to be that which we destroy than by destruction dwell in doubtful joy. How now, my lord? Why do you keep alone? Things without all remedy should be without regard. What's done is done.
We have scotched the snake, not killed it. Ere we will sleep in the affliction of these terrible dreams that shake us nightly. Oh, better be with the dead, whom we, to gain our peace, have sent to peace, than on the torture of the mind, to lie in restless ecstasy. Duncan's in his grave. After life's fitful fever, he sleeps well. Treason has done his worst. Nothing can touch him further.
Come on. Gentle, my lord. Sleek o'er your rugged looks. Be bright and jovial among your guests tonight.
So shall I love, and so I pray be you. Let your remembrance apply to Banquo. Present him eminence, both with eye and tongue, and make our faces visards to our hearts, disguising what they are.
Oh, full of scorpions is my mind, dear wife. Thou knowest that Banquo and his flaunch lives.
But in them, nature's copy's not a turn.
There's comfort yet, they are assailable. Ere the bat hath flown his cloistered flight, there shall be done a deed of dread full note.
What's to be done?
Be innocent of the knowledge, dearest Chuck, till thou applaud the deed. Sealing night, scarf up the tender eye of pitiful day, and with thy bloody and invisible hand cancel and tear to pieces that great bond which keeps me pale. Light thickens, and the crow makes wing to the rooky wood. Good things of day begin to droop and drowse, while night's black agents to their praise do rouse. Thou marvellest at my words, but hold thee still. Things bad begun make strong themselves by ill. There's blood upon my face.
'Tis Banquo's then.
'Tis better thee without than he within. Is he dispatched?
My lord, his throat is cut. That I did for him.
Thou art the best of the cutthroats. Yet he is good that did the like for Fleance. If thou didst it, thou art the non-pareil.
Most royal sir, Fleance is escaped.
Banquo's safe.
Safe in a ditch he bides, with 20 trenched gashes on his head.
Thanks for that. There the grown serpent lies. The worm that's fled hath nature that in time will venom breed. No teeth for the present. Get thee gone.
My royal lord? You do not give the cheer.
Sweet remembrancer. Now, good digestion, weight on appetite, and health on both.
May it please your highness sit.
Here have we now our country's honour roofed, where the graced person of our Banquo present, who may I rather challenge for in kindness and pity for mischance.
His absence, sir, lays blame upon his promise. Please, your highness, to grace us with your royal company.
The table's full.
Here is a place reserved, sir.
Where?
Here, my good lord.
Which of you have done this?
What, my good lord? Thou canst not say I did it. Never shake that gory locks from me.
Gentlemen, rise. His Highness is not well.
Sit, worthy friends. My lord is often thus, and hath been from his youth. Pray you, keep seat. The fit is momentary. Upon a thought, he will again be well. If much you note him, you shall offend him and extend his passion. Feed, and regard him not. Are you a man?
Aye, and a bold one that dare look on that, which might appall the devil.
Oh, proper stuff. This is the very painting of your fear. This is the air-drawn dagger which you said led you to Duncan all these flaws and starts. Imposter to true fear would well become a woman's story after a winter's fire authorized by her grandam. Shame itself. Why do you make such faces? When all's done, you look but on a stool.
Prithee, see there. Behold, look, lo, how say you?
Why? What care I? Oh, if thou canst nod, speak to. If charnel houses and their graves must send those that we bury back, our monuments shall be the moors of kites.
What? Quite unmanned in folly?
If I stand here, I saw him.
Fie for shame.
Blood hath been shed here now in the olden time, ere human statute purged the gentle wheel. Aye, and since two murders have been performed too terrible for the ear. The time has been that when the brains were out, the man would die, and there an end. But now they rise again with 20 mortal murders on their crowns and pushes from our stools. This is more strange than such a murder is.
My worthy lord, your noble friends do lack you.
I do forget.
Do not muse at me, my most worthy friends. I have a strange infirmity, which is nothing to those that know me. Ah! Come, love and health to all, then I'll sit down. Give me some wine, fill full. I drink to the general joy of the whole table, and to our dear friend Banquo, whom we miss, would he were here. To all and him we thirst, and all to all. Fort! Twig my sight! Let the earth hide thee!
Thy bones are marrowless, thy blood is cold. Thou hast no speculation in those eyes which thou dost glare with.
Think of this, good peers, but as a thing of custom. 'Tis no other, only it spoils the pleasure of the time.
What man dare? I dare! Approach thou like the rugged Russian bear, the armed rhinoceros, or the harking tiger. Take any shape but that, and my fun nerves shall never tremble or be alive again, and dare me to the desert with thy sword. If trembling I inhabit, then protest me the baby of a girl. Hence, horrible shadow, unreal mockery. Hence! Why, so being gone, I am a man again. Pity. Sit still.
have displaced the mirth, broke the good meeting with most admired disorder.
Can such things be, and overcome us like a summer's cloud without a special wonder? You make me strange, even to the disposition that I owe, when now I think you can behold such sights and keep the natural ruby of your cheeks when mine is blank with fear.
Sights, my lord.
I pray you speak not. He grows worse and worse. Question enrages him. At once, good night. Stand not upon the order of your going, but go! At once!
And better health, attend His Majesty.
A kind good night to all.
It will have blood, they say. Blood will have blood. Stones have been known to move, and trees to speak. Ogres and understood relations have by maggot pies and chuffs and rooks brought forth the secretest man of blood. What is the night?
Almost at odds with morning. Which is which?
How sayest thou the Macduff denies his person at our great bidding?
Did you send to him, sir?
I hear it by the way, but I will send. There's not one of them but in his house I keep a servant feed. For mine own good, all causes shall give way. I am in blood, stepped in so far that should I wade no more, returning were as tedious as go. Strange things I have in head that will to hand, which must be acted ere they may be scanned.
You lack the season of all natures. Sleep.
Come. Ill to sleep. My strange and self-abuse is the initiate fear that once had use. We are yet but young indeed. I conjure you by that which you profess. How you come to know it, answer me.
Speak. Demand will answer. There's a knocking at the gate. There's a knocking at the gate. Macbeth. Macbeth, Macbeth, beware Macduff. Beware the Thane of Fife. There's a knocking at the gate. There's a knocking at the gate. Be bloody, bold, and resolute. Laugh to scorn the power of man, for none of woman born shall harm Macbeth.
And live, Macduff. What need I fear of thee? But yet I'll make assurance double sure, and take a bond of fate. Thou shalt not live, that I may tell pale-hearted fear it lies in sleep in spite of thunder.
Be lion-mettled, proud, and take no care who chaffs, who frets, or where conspirers are. Macbeth shall never vanquish thee, until great Burnham Wood, to high Dunsinane Hill, shall come against him.
That will never be. Who can impress the forest? Bid the tree unfix his earthbound root. Sweet Bodman's good. Yet my heart throbs to know one thing. Tell me, if your art can tell so much, shall Banquo's issue ever reign in this kingdom?
Seek to know no more.
I will be satisfied. Deny me this, and an eternal curse fall on you.
Show his eyes, grieve his heart. Come like shadows, so depart.
Where are they? What? Let this pernicious hour stand aye accosted in the calendar.
My lord. Macduff is fled to England.
Fled to England?
Aye, my good lord.
Time. Thou anticipatest my dread exploits. The flighty purpose never is o'ertook unless the deed go with it. From this moment, the very firstlings of my heart shall be the firstlings of my hand. And even now, to crown my thoughts with axe, be it thought and done. The castle of Macduff I will surprise, seize upon Fife, give to the edge of the sword his wife, his babes, and all unfortunate souls that trace him in his line. No boasting like a fool. This deed I'll do before this purpose cool.
I have 2 nights' watch with you, but can perceive no truth in your report.
I have seen her rise from her bed, throw her nightgown upon her, unlock her closet, take forth paper, fold it, write upon it, read it, afterwards seal it, and again return to bed, yet all this while in a most fast sleep.
A great perturbation in nature. In this slumbery agitation, besides her walking and other actual performances, what at any time have you heard her say?
That, sir, which I will not report after her, having no witness to confirm my speech. Lo, you, here she comes. This is her very guise, and upon my life fast asleep. Observe her, stand close. Yet here's a spot. Out. Damn spot. Out, I say. 1, 2. Why then 'tis time to do it. Hell is murky. Fie, my lord, fie. A soldier and afeard. What need we fear? Who knows it, when none can hold our power to account? Yet who would have thought the old man to have had so much blood in him? The Thane of Fife had a wife. Where is she now?
Go to, you have known what you should not.
She has spoke what she should not, I am sure of that. Heaven knows what she has known. Here's the smell of the blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand.
What a sigh is there? The heart is sorely charged. This disease is beyond my practice.
Wash your hands. Put on your nightgown, look not so pale. I tell you yet again, Banquo's buried. He cannot come out on's grave. To bed. To bed. There's knocking at the gate. Come. Come. Give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. To bed. To bed.
Will she go now to bed?
Directly.
Foul whisperings are abroad. Unnatural deeds to breed unnatural troubles. Infected minds to their deaf pillows will discharge their secrets, Monichi the divine and the physician. God forgive us all. Look after her. Remove from her the means of all annoyance, and still keep eyes upon her. So good night. My mind, she is mated, and amazed my sight. I think, but dare not speak.
I have words that will be howled in the desert air, where hearing should not latch them. Let not your ears despise my tongue forever, which shall possess them with the heaviest sound that ever yet they heard. I guess I did. Your castle is surprised. Your wife and babe savagely slaughtered. To relate the manner whereon the quarry of these murdered deer, to add the death of you. My children too. Wife, children, servants, all that could be found. And I must be from thence. My wife killed too? I have sinned. No.
Be comforted. Now let's make us medicines of our great revenge to cure this deadly grief.
He has no children. All my pretty ones. Did you say all? Oh, Hellkite. All my pretty chickens and their dam at one fell swoop?
Dispute it like a man.
I shall do so. But I must also feel it as a man. I cannot but remember such things are well most precious to me. Did heaven look on and would not take their part? Simple Macduff, they were all struck for thee. Not that I am. Not for their own demerits, but for mine, for slaughter on their souls. Heaven rest them now.
Be this the whetstone of your sword. Let grief convert to anger. Blunt not the heart, enrage it.
Oh, I could play the woman with mine eyes and brag yet with my tongue. But gentle heavens, cut short all intermission. Front to front, bring thou this fiend of Scotland and myself. Upon my sword's length set him. If he escape, heaven forgive him too.
This tune goes manly. Come, go we to the king. Our power is ready. Our lack is nothing but our leave. Macbeth is ripe for the shaking, and the powers above put on their instruments. Receive what cheer you may. The night is long that never finds the day.
power is near. Led on by Malcolm and Macduff. Revenge is burning them for their dear causes, which the bleeding and the grim alarm excite the mortified man.
What does the tyrant?
Great Dunsinane he strongly fortifies. Some say he's mad. Others that lesser hate him do call it valiant fury. But for certain, he cannot buckle his distempered cause within the belt of rule. Now does he feel his secret murders sticking on his hands. Those he commands move only in command, nothing in love. Now does he feel his title hang loose about him, like a giant's robe upon a dwarfish thief.
Bring me no more reports. Let them fly all.
Till Burnham Wood, removed to Dunsinane, I cannot taint with fear. What's the boy, Malcolm? Was he not born of woman? Then fly, false thanes, and mingle with the English epicures! Mind I sway by, and the heart I bear shall never sag with doubt, nor shake with fear.
The English force, so please.
Devil damn thee, black thou cream-faced loon!
Take thy face.
Hence! Satan!
I'm sick at heart when I behold.
Satan, I say!
This push will cheer me ever, or deceive me now.
I have lived long enough. My way of life has fallen into the sear, the yellow leaf, and that which should accompany old age as honour, love, obedience. Troops of friends I must not look to have, but in their stead, curses, not loud, but deep, mirth, honour, breath which the poor heart would fain deny and dare not.
Satan!
What is your gracious pleasure?
What news more?
All is confirmed, my lord, which was reported.
I'll fight till from my bones my flesh be hacked. Give me my armour!
'Tis not needed.
Send out more horses! Scour the country round! Hang those that talk of fear!
Give me mine armour!
How does your patient, doctor?
Not so sick, my lord, as she is troubled with thick-coming fancies that keep her from her rest.
Cure her of that. Canst thou not minister to a mind diseased? Pluck from the memory a rooted sorrow, raise out the written troubles of the brain, and with some sweet, oblivious antidote, cleanse the stuffed bosom of that perilous stuff that weighs upon the heart.
Therein the patient must minister to himself.
Throw physic to the dogs. I'm none of it. Come. Put mine armour on. Give me my staff.
Seaton, send out.
Doctor, the thanes fly from me. Come, sir. Dispatch.
If thou couldst, Doctor, cast the water of my land, find her disease, and purge it to a sound and pristine health, I would applaud thee to the very echo that should applaud again. Pull it off, I say. What rhubarb, senna, or what purgative drug would scour these English hens? Hearest thou of them?
Aye, my good lord. Your royal preparation makes us hear something.
I will not be afraid of death and bane till Burnham Forest come to Dunsinane.
Were I from Dunsinane away and clear, profit again should hardly draw me here.
What wood is this?
The wood of Burnham.
Let every soldier hew him down a bough and bear it before him. Thereby shall we shadow the numbers of our host, and make discovery ere in report of us.
Report of us?
It shall be done.
We learn no other. But the confident tyrant keeps still in Dunsinane and will endure our setting down before it.
It is his main hope. For where there is advantage to be given, both more and less have given him the revolt. And none serve with him but constrained things, whose hearts are absent too.
Hang out our banners on the outward walls!
The cry is still to come.
Our castle's strength will laugh a siege to scorn. Here let them lie till famine and the ague eat them up.
Were they not forced with those that should be ours, we might have met them dareful, beard to beard, and beat them backward home. What was that noise? I've almost forgot the taste of fears. The time has been my senses would have cooled to hear a night shriek. I have supped full with horrors. Direness familiar to my slaughterous thoughts cannot once start me. Wherefore was that cry?
The Queen, my lord, is dead.
She should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a word.
My lord?
Thou comest to use thy tongue, thy story, quickly.
Gracious, my lord. I should report that which I say I saw, but know not how to do it.
Well, see?
As I did stand my watch upon the hill, I looked toward Burnham, and anon methought the wood began to move.
Vile! Slave!
Let me endure your wrath, if it be not so. Within this 3 mile may you see it coming. I say,
a moving growth.
Thou speaks false. Upon the next tree shall thou hang alive till famine cling thee.
If thy speech be sooth, I care not if thou dost for me as much. Fear not.
Burnham wood do come to Dunsinane. Another wood comes toward Dunsinane.
All! All men out! If this, which he avouches, does appear, there is not flying hence nor tarrying here.
Again, to be aweary of the sun, and wish the estate of the world were now undone.
Ring the long bell!
Come, Rack. At least we'll die with harness on our back. Tied me to a stake. I cannot fly. But bear-like, I must fight the course.
Was he that was not born of woman?
Such a one am I to fear, or none.
What is thy name?
Thou'lt be afraid to hear it.
No, though thou callest thyself a hotter name than any is in hell.
My name's Macbeth.
The devil himself could not pronounce a title more hateful to mine ear.
No, nor more fearful. Thou wast born of woman.
Swords I smile at, weapons laughed to scorn, brandished by man that's of a woman born.
Harold, show thy face.
If thou be slain and with no stroke of mine, my wife and children's ghosts will haunt me still.
This way, my lord. The castle is gently rendered. The tyrant's people on both sides do fight. The day almost itself professes yours, and little is to do. Enter, sir, the castle.
Why should I play the Roman fool and die mine own sword? Whiles I see lives, the gashes do better upon them.
Turn, hellhound. Turn.
Of all men else, I have avoided thee. But get thee back. My soul is too much charged with blood of thine already.
I have no words. My voice is in my sword.
Thou losest labour, as easy mayst thou the entrenching air with thy keen sword and press, as make me bleed.
Let fall thy blade on vulnerable crests. I bear a charmed life, which must not yield to one of women born.
Spare thy charm, and let the angel whom thou still hast served tell thee, Macduff was from his mother's womb untimely ripped.
Cursed be that tongue that tells me so, for it hath cowed my better part of man.
I'll not fight with thee.
And yield, ye coward, and live to be the show and gaze of the time. We'll have thee, as our rarer monsters are, painted on a pole, and under it, here may you see the tyrant.
I will not yield to kiss the ground before young Malcolm's feet, and to be baited with the rabble's cuss. Though Birnam would be come to Dunsinane, and our opposed being of no women born, yet I will try the last. Lay on, Macduff, and damned be him that first cries, hold, enough!
Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day to the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out, out, brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Hail, King of Scotland! Hail, King of Scotland!